Morning, how are we all? Welcome. It is Monday again. How quick does the week go? It's crazy, isn't it? I hope that you are all well. Welcome. We are waiting for everyone to join us. Just enjoy yourselves, listening to the sound of nature around me. Have a quick look. I will show you some of the view of where I am right now. It's just beautiful. I'm so lucky. So lucky. I often get asked, what are your inspirations for the meditations that you do, or how do you kind of come up with the different things that you come up with? And at morning Jodes, morning Donna, I often use what is around me. So I just think if we're able to do that, if you're able to do that, be inspired by what is around you. I'm just watching, can you see? It's just there. Here's a bit further back. Morning Kimberly, that really big black cloud. We'll just see. It won't be the first time I've had to run when it started raining. So today we are going to be looking at worries and how that can stop us. I put a post on over the weekend about don't let your worries kind of just affect where you are now. Let's look at what it is that we're grateful for. So, and someone very kindly put back, easier said than done. And I so understand that. I've been teaching the I Am I Can all of last week. I was teaching to two different groups, 3 times at New Leaf and twice at Making Space last week. So I taught it 5 times last week. Loving it, absolutely loving it. And I'll be honest with you, we're looking at anxiety and stress, and we had a whole discussion around that. So what I thought I would do today is, as I mentioned to the lovely lady, is morning Claire, morning Soph, is I thought we would have a look at the differences of worry and rumination, so kind of going over things versus things that are due to come up. So we'll just give everyone a couple of minutes just to join us. I know that they're on the way. This is on my, hi Sheila, this is on my page, on the Nikki Price page. It's being shared, I'm hopeful it's being shared. If it's not been shared, can someone share? Jode, you're good at that. Can someone share this into Rainbow for me? The reason I do it on my page, hi Caroline. The reason that I do it, morning Gordon. The reason I do it on my page is it's just easy to share into a couple of the groups that I run. So I have some of the groups like the in-person groups, I can share it to them. Plus it's really good for you to be able to share. So if there's anybody you think this would be helpful for, please feel free to share it. So just so you know, this is being shared into Rainbow, but it is from my page. Just makes it easier for us to kind of get it out there a little bit more, because obviously everything we do on Rainbow is kept in house. So thanks, Jode. I knew you knew what you were doing with that. Thank you. That is brilliant. So, welcome. How quick has it gone since the last time I saw you? Let me have a look on the sheet. Help me get on wisdom tooth. Oh, bless you. All right, so we're already, if it's all right, Miss Kimber, let's use that as an example, because I know Kimber well, so I'm presuming she won't, because she's brought up, but she won't mind me saying this. Already, if it's okay, you are, and I get it, by the way, starting to worry about it. It's something in the future. It's already there. So, and I know that it's only natural. It would be on my mind. And I know also you were just sharing that just because we were discussing it. Morning, Bernie. I'm loving this. We are literally all over the UK. And when Mum joins over in Spain, and hello to anybody who's watching in Canada and Australia. If you're watching this later, hashtag catch up. I know Ali's watching later, so hello, Ali. Pauline, I dare say, will be watching later. So good morning to anybody who's watching this later. Please write on hashtag catch up, because I love seeing later on who's caught it, and any thoughts that you've got on this as well. So what I wanted to start off with is about the post was, don't let your worries steal away from where you are now. So easier said than done. I sit there very casually. What's in your control? What is out of your control? However, we do a really good exercise on this, and if I can, is it in this one? I know is it in, excuse me, sorry. I wasn't going to go down this path, but now I've clearly changed my mind. Is it in here? In your control, out of your control? No, it's definitely an I Am I Can, because I taught it goodness knows how many times last week. So I'm going to, bear with me, super arms. in my control, out of my control. This is the first thing. I use this every single session that I teach. Every single session I teach, even if I've used it the week before or the day before, I will still use it. So what is in my control? My actions, what I do, my self-care. You can see the theme here, my words, my attitude, my decisions, my thoughts, what I say, asking for help, how I respond to situations, the friends I have. What is out of my control? What other people think, who loves me, others' actions, what other people believe, past mistakes, weather, others being kind, other people's time, others apologising, predicting what will happen, who likes me, someone else's decisions. So I think that's always really, if you can screenshot that, if I think on, I'll put that on later on. I've got this as an exercise. This is in the I Can booklet. We sold a couple actually after last week's class. It is 50 pages. Oh, Gordon will like this. Bit of leaflets and promotions, because that's what we produce. Private in-house jokes. Gordon will be giggling to himself right now. At least I'm at a place where I can giggle with it now, Gordon. So, not a 50-page worth of literature, Nicola. Come off your stress bus. Morning, David. How are you, sir? How are you, sir? I saw more of you last week than I did almost just. It was lovely to see you in class last week. So David is fabulous. David just cracks on with his homework. Love David. Love David. So I can see the good in you. So it's 50 pages. I knew Gordon would smile at that. Promotional material. Right, 50 pages. I can't slack. 50 pages. There's so many worksheets in here, different sections. These are for sale, just in case you're wondering. They are on our website, rainbowafterthestorm.org. They are under the online shop, and they are £5 each, plus postage and packaging, which I still think is really good value. So anyway, in my control. So that is what's in your control. What often happens is we allow thoughts from, let me just turn that way. We allow thoughts and things that have happened to us to continually go around in our mind. And I wanted to show you the difference between things that go around in your past. I wish I'd said that. Why didn't I do that? And why would they say that? So that's the past. That is something called rumination. Okay, so I'm going to, I did this morning just for you. I literally did. I've just done this now and printed it out. Again, with the promotional work. So it is my way of coping with stress, is just to laugh at it. So rumination is, the way to remember this is when cows eat their straw, they ruminate, so they chew it over, and you'll have heard that phrase before now. Just chew it over. I'm going to chew it over. What happens is it gets stuck. It's a bit like a tumble dryer. It goes round and round and round. Now, if you put that with the what is in my control and what is not in my control, I'll be very impressed if I can do this two-handed. Oh no, I can do it two-handed. The ways I've learned to work. So if you look at what's in my control, out of my control. So if somebody has done something, or even our own past mistakes, we then go over them and over them. And they get stuck. There's nothing wrong with going over something. Our brain's job is to look at ways to keep us safe. So it goes over the things that have happened, things that others have done, things that we have done. Can I change that? Why did that hurt? So I'm deliberately pointing out the difference between kind of rumination and worry, because often we get the two things all clumped together. So worry, I wish you could see how far my arms had to stretch for this. I'm sure I could do it inside and get it on the computer, but I do like being out. Excuse me, 1 second. Excuse me. So that would be sitting out here then, wouldn't it? So worry is, do you like my crystal ball? Worry is what we spend time when we're going over worrying about the future. So if it's okay, just to use our lovely Kimberly there. So Kimberly is on Kimberly's mind. It's going round. So it's a little light on the dryer. It's going round, but she's worrying about the future. When we're sat, bring you back. When we are sat thinking about things that have happened, we are ruminating. Sometimes we just need to know there's a distinction, because the bit in the middle, you'll see I've gone 1, 2, 3. Rumination, I'm looking backwards. Worry, I'm looking forwards. The bit I want us to have a look at, I want you to have that information, but the bit I want us to look at is the bit where we are right now, right in this moment. So I want you to just take a moment. I can, as I'm sitting here, because we've talked about the different senses we can use. So if you just look at the picture now. Look at and notice the different colours that you can see in this picture right now. I'm squinting because the sun is reflecting. I can feel the warmth of the sun on my shoulder. So I'm using my senses. I'm using my senses. My senses. What can you see? What colours can you see? Now I want you to notice, and that might be through here, or it might be what's around you personally. It's just notice things that you can hear, the different noises you can hear. You can hear the birds singing. Can you notice the different birds that are singing? You may be able to hear the motorway far in the distance. Sometimes that's a white noise that we can hear. It's weird when that stops, by the way. I want you now to notice the things that you can feel. So it could be I can feel my top. I can definitely feel the warmth of the sun on my shoulder. It's beautiful actually, just the warmth of the sun on my shoulder. Not as warm as I'm going to be next Monday, just saying, when I'm in Spain. So the warmth on my shoulder. It could be you could feel your hair. You might feel warm, you may feel cool. Can you feel your feet if you're able to put them on a surface? Can you feel the backs of your legs on the chair that you're sitting on? Can you allow your shoulders just to melt and relax a little bit more? Can you notice if there's any tension? Just notice, is there any tension in your shoulders or your chest? And breathe into that. Just give it some oxygen, breathe in. So let's all breathe in together, breathing in. And relax. Letting go. Just notice the gentle rise and fall of your chest. Breathing into those areas that you've noticed might feel stressed. We're just being here. We're just listening to the birds. We're keeping half an eye on that black cloud over there, just to make sure it's going that way and not this way. Right now I can notice that Bobby is very close to my foot and his bone, and I'm hoping he doesn't get the two things mixed up. I've noticed that there's a cloud gone over the sun, so I still have the warmth on my top. I can still feel it. We're just listening to the different birds. Some are chitter-chattering, some are singing. It might be that you're listening to my voice. Allowing those shoulders to relax, those feet to settle on that surface if you're comfortable with. And again, we'll take a nice big deep breath, whichever works for you, breathing in. And really relaxing as you breathe out. Breathing in again, breathing in. And out. Allowing your chest to relax, your shoulders to relax. Breathing in your own time. And thinking about that circle that I showed you before, about what's in our control, and breathing and what's not. What is in our control? My actions. And breathe. My self-care. This little bit of time we're spending together right now. Just being here, being connected, knowing that we're not on our own in this very moment. If you're watching this live or whether you're watching it on catch up, you are part of this connection we have right now. Breathing in and letting go. Bringing that circle around you. What's in your control? What's not? My words, what I choose to say. My thoughts. Often we get the thoughts from the rumination. Why did they do that? Why did I do that? Why didn't I do it differently? Just allow it to come in. And then very gently, just either allow it to just continue over, back out the other side of the circle. Excuse me, sorry. Or just, I will often do this, I certainly do it when I'm teaching, is just if it comes in, just push it back out. Push it back outside that circle. These thoughts are naturally going to come in. Our mind is constantly whizzing, finding answers. Why did I feel like that? How can I change that in the future? That's the mind's job, is to keep you safe. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Allowing yourself more space, just releasing, pushing out any thoughts. Breathing in, bringing in calm. Breathing out, letting go of worries, of rumination. Let it go. Breathing in calm. Breathing out. Just noticing the gentle rise and fall of your chest. Just as we sit here now, we're going to do a body scan. Body scan is very well known in mindfulness and meditation. I always imagine this, because I'm very visual, is, you know, when you see a photocopier and you have the light of a photocopier that goes over. I'm doing it with my hand, it kind of goes over, doesn't it? The light goes over and goes back. I kind of visualise a body scan like that within myself. That may or may not work for you, but I just find it's a very visual way of being able to scan my body. So I often, when I do this, I start from the top. Some people start from the bottom, whatever works for you. I like to start at the top because I like to gather anything that's no longer needed. So I use the white light as almost like a magnet to collect any tension, any worry that's no longer needed. And you can do this in your own time, at any time, for as long. Sometimes you can do it in just a moment. Sometimes you can almost take something. If I'm feeling stressed in my shoulders, just think, get out. Oof. Move it. If it's in your chest, grab it. Just ask it to leave if it's no longer needed. So we use this light, and I'll guide you through it in a moment, with gravity. So remember, we've talked before about the glitter ball, where you tip it upside down and you move it back. Hi, Cheryl. So we've got nice timing. So we're going to use that image as well, allowing things to settle. And as it's settling, use gravity of where we are. Why would we not? That's why I like to do it this way, because as we're going to work our way down to our feet, if we can have our feet on the ground, we can use the gravity through our feet all the way down. Imagine those big roots from a big oak tree that we've talked about before. Just huge, big roots right down into the surface. Feel yourself grounded. I'm half grounded. I've got a bobby in the way, so I shall move myself ever so slightly, so I can have 2 feet on the floor and not one curled round a ball. So feel those feet connected to the floor. And all of us together, if it's okay, just take, with whatever you're comfortable, a nice big deep breath in. So breathing in. And release. close your eyes if you're comfortable too. Breathing in. And release. And last time, all together, breathing in. Allow that oxygen to come in and release as you breathe out. Just breathe in at your own pace now. Just get yourself settled. Feel that gravity as you feel your legs connecting with the surface, your feet on the floor, your shoulders relax, and just allow them to melt, that tension to melt. If you choose to and you're comfortable, do close your eyes. So we're going to imagine that light from the top of our mind. So the light is coming in. We allow it to come in through the crown of our head, through the top of our head, and just allow it to take its time. So as that light enters our mind, allow it to come on in. Just to be there, just to notice. And you may see areas which feel worried or tense. Just notice them. Allow the light to be there. It may collect some of that tension. Keep breathing. And very slowly allow that light down through your mind, collecting anything that's just stuck. Just allow it to collect it, that's okay. Anything that's stuck. Down through the back of your eyes, down through the back of your mind. Just allow that light to just melt away any tension. Down through your cheeks, around your eyes, your forehead is relaxed, your cheeks are relaxing. Drop your jaw, your tongue, allow it to drop to the bottom of your mouth, and just spend a moment from the warmth of that light, just melting away any tension you may have in your face or your jaw. Just allow it to be there. Just like the warmth is on my shoulder again now from the sun. Just imagine that's the warmth that you have there. Just relaxing, letting go. No need to carry anything you don't need to be carrying. Just let that go. Let it go. Relaxing those shoulders, relaxing that chest. Allow that light now to just travel on down through the back of your mind, through the back of your neck, shoulders and chest. Allow that relaxation, that warmth and that light to come on in. Just allow it to come on in. Just noticing how you are feeling. Relaxing with every breath that you take. With gravity now, allow that light to slowly make its way down your chest, down your back also, so it's down the back and down the chest, down into your stomach, taking its time down through your back. Just allow it, just notice what's there. Breathing in that calm. Breathing out anything that's no longer needed. Breathing in that healing. And breathing out. Allowing that light and that warmth to travel round your stomach, down through your lower back into your hips. Allow that comfort to come on in. Come on in, relaxing. Listening to those birds as they're singing and chattering. Working its way down now through your thighs, into your knees. Hi Mum, down into your knees. Just relaxing those muscles as you're going. Through your knees, into your calves. allowing that gravity to pick up some space, pick up some pace. Allow now through your knees into your ankles, down into your feet through your toes, and then lastly straight through the bottom of the soles of your feet, which are connecting a surface. Just allow that to feel as though your feet right now are just stuck to the ground. Just imagine through the bottom of your feet you have the most beautiful big thick roots just holding you down, and you've allowed that gravity. It's still working its way down now. It knows it's got a connection down at the bottom. Let that. You may feel the bottom of your feet tingling. This is all good. It may that you don't feel anything. That's good also. Just imagine though in your mind's eye all of that worry that you've been carrying, you've allowed gravity to just take it downwards. Down it goes. Listen to those birds as that connection with the floor is going on right now. Just allowing it through the roots of your feet, back down into the surface. And just allowing yourself to breathe, breathing in. Feeling your feet and breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Allow that warmth, that sun to relax your shoulders, letting go. Still that connection with the floor. Allow it work its way down through your body, down through your legs, down into your calves, down through your ankles, right to the bottom of your feet. Just let it go. Breathing in and breathing out. Knowing that this is your safe space. Breathing in. Breathing out. Relax those shoulders. Enjoying feeling that little bit lighter. Feeling that little bit freer. You can choose to stay there if you want to stay there. Know that you'll come back in your own time. You might want to listen to this again whenever you feel like you just need to kind of let go. You need a little bit of you time, a little bit of time to yourself. Coming back into where we are today. So just ever so slightly, just wiggle your toes, whatever feel comfortable for you. Wiggle your toes, lift up those heels from the ground. Just if you can, just almost like lift your feet up off the ground. Break that connection for a little while. Come on in, you might want to gently just whatever works with your body and works with you. That's what we're after. Just maybe move your shoulders around. Just let yourself know you're back into where we are today. Have a little wiggle. You might want to do a full-on stretch, whatever works for you, but just work with your body and listen to it. Allow yourself now to just settle in your chair and give yourself permission to just be in that chair for a little while. Allowing yourself time to come round when you're ready. You're going to have to excuse me, I'm going to sneeze again. Excuse me, sorry about that, I got completely stuck. Hi Donna. So that is where we have been looking at how can we spend, that moment in the middle. We looked at rumination. And again, this is for information. Sometimes if we can realise what we're doing, it takes away from, oh, I'm just stressed. This looks at what was it I was doing, I was thinking in the past. Okay, do I have any control of that? Nope, is the answer, just so you know. Nope. Okay, push it out, move it away. What is it in the future? If you're in the future, you're worrying. All right, is there something I can do with the small steps I can, so we feel a little bit more in control? I will do more on in our control and out of our control. Miss Donna, bless her, it's like, oh, she's talking about control again. Donna's been on a course I saw her last week, so she'll know. She's been on it, yeah, control, out of control. I just think if we talk about it often enough, we can start to think, is that in my control? Is it out of my control? So the idea is then, and I will do, I'll just finish up on this. So the idea is then you then put things that are in your control here and out of control here, and then you would take something that's here and what small steps can you take with it there. But I will do a separate video on that. I just think that's well worth it. Just so I'll say what, this is what you're all after, isn't it? What are you three up to? I've had Romeo. I don't know if you had to get up at one point and get the ball for him. I've got our Ferguson. Hi. And Bobbly Boo. Hi, beautiful. I love this. Look at this face. They've all had the trims and a cut. You okay? You okay? Hi, beautiful. Bobby was moved because he was sat at the side of my foot. There's our Ferguson. And then look where he is, as usual. And there is the ball. So things. Oh, I'm having a wash. Thanks, babes. So oh no, wrong way around. Sorry, everyone. Love doing a live. Always tell it's live, can't you? Always tell it's live. Hello, baby boos. Oh, let me show you. Just like I have to. I know I'm biased, but just look at this. Hi. I wonder if I can do this. Hi. Can you say hello? Will you say? Oh, I'm the wrong way around. That's why it won't say hello, isn't it? Look at the window. Hi. Who's that? Who's that handsome boy? Who is it? T. Ferguson. And Bobby. Because Lord above them would just have one of you on. Who's that? Who's that you? And then we've all moved. Oh. Look at that little smiley face. And they're going to be right scrap now over this ball. This is literally now going to scrap. That's all we do, these two. It's so funny. That was a funny noise. You went near your bone. Just don't look at him now, sitting on his head. It's not one, it's the other. That's it, he's trying to stop him getting near the ball as well as having his bone. It's just, no. Right, that's just, I could just do a live on these three, couldn't I, actually? Don't need me. He's born. That's a really high pitch, but no, he don't know what to do. We should have the ball or the ball. I want it both. Is that you? Do you want both? Is that what it is? You being a monkey? Should we get the ball? Should we get the ball for Romeo? Because bless it, it is his, isn't it? And then we'll just show you Ro. Where's our Ro? Go on, Ro. Go. Here we go. Here they come. So watch him come through. Dun da da dun da da dun da da dun da da da. Oh. It's got squeaky, which will drive Ferguson mad. Oh, I hope someone's found a bone. This is going to cause all kinds of trouble now. Has he got the ball? Has he? He'll sit down there and squeak. So, there we go. That's my life. I'm very lucky, Anna. Very lucky. So, this time next week, I will be over in Spain with Mama. So, I'm not sure what day we'll be doing some kind of mindfulness, but we will do something. We will. I always think it's lovely. Why would we not take advantage of it over there? So, Mum, I look forward to seeing you on Sunday. Everybody else, so I will see some of you in classes this week, and there's quite a few of you I will see in classes this week. The rest of you I will see during the week as well on here. Have a wonderful time. I'm going to do a little video now actually on the what's in my control and what's not. So I will look to get that, hopefully I will get that posted, probably via our YouTube. If you can, bear with. Oh, bless you, Kimberly. I haven't even asked, was that all right for everybody? Sorry, Kimberly. If you can, have you noticed I've had the nails done as well? So this, by the way, please use these incredible numbers and organisations. Have a look at our YouTube. There's loads on there. And then that is the website. I mean, of course, everything else that you know is usually on there. But that are some incredible organisations there that are there for you. Use them, please use them. Okie dokie. Right. Have a wonderful time. I don't think I can turn this off one-handed and hold all of this, but we'll always give it a go. Thank you, all of you. I look forward to see you in some description. Thank you, Donna, I will. See you soon, everyone. Bye, bye, bye.